Cancer's ability to adapt their own psychology is unique only to Cancer. This is something that allows them to prosper in multiple fields, multiple genres, multiple careers. You know, this doesn't like Cancer doesn't have one specific, niche that they can do. There is obviously the nurturing, emotional intelligence, stuff like that they also have, but the fact that they can adapt their own psychology. So basically, if they're in traumatic situations, if they're in strange situations, if they're in, unique situations, they can utilize their emotional intellect to adapt their own mind to actually prosper and do well in that environment. That is Cancer's true level of talent. And, they're also very good at absorbing or like holding on to information that they've learned from people or from the past because they have amazing memories. And they utilize things that maybe people have taught them or people have shown them, and they can utilize that in new scenarios, which is also a high level talent as well. So their psychological mind frame is what truly is their talent. Their best friend is Scorpio. The reason why them and Scorpio get along because, Cancer is all about, can I trust you? Do I like you? How do you make me feel? And Scorpio is similar to that. Can I trust you? They're both similar in how they operate. They're all about trust. They need trust. So therefore, it may take these two a while to become really tight, but once they become that tight, once they get that connection is there for life. It's a lifelong connection because they are all about the trust and understanding. And, they both obviously are water signs as well. So, the intuition, probably they have similar things in common, or they talk about similar things, or they think about similar things, so it's very much a good friend for Cancer. There is no doubt about it. And the time of the day is 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Now, this is normally when the sun is at its highest level in the sky. Yeah. So the reason why Cancers can do well in multiple fields is because, and obviously we're talking about the sun sign, is because the sun is at the top, at its height during the time of Cancer, which is 12 to 2 p.m. So they can really, this is why if they really adapt their mind and really focus on what they want to do, they can truly do anything. They have that ability to be the best. And I mean, truly the best in whatever they choose to do. That's their thing. And it's because, this time of the day as well, it's a time for food. Cancers rule the stomach. Yeah. Cancers rule the stomach. So this is lunchtime. This is when you need that lunch, you need that sustenance. So again, 12 to 2 p.m. Cancer, it's all linked with Cancer, really and truly. How do Cancer improve? Well, it's an interesting one. They improve by controlling the environment. Now, they need to control the environment, because what happens is when they are in control, when they are in control of the environment, then they naturally improve themselves, because with Cancer, they improve when they have responsibility. Yeah. When they are, when they don't have responsibility, they don't need to improve. They can be relaxed or whatever it be, remember we're talking about the mother and father, or the mother of the zodiac, at least. Cancers are the mother of the zodiac. So when, they step up their game when children are, around, when they have children or whatever it may be. And for them, the same kind of game changing step up that they have when they control the environment. Because when they're in charge, when the responsibility is on them, they naturally improve. Naturally, it just happens just easy because they can handle the responsibility. they can truly handle it. They don't stress about it either. So they just become better in all aspects within that environment. And how to increase, oh, do that again. How to increase their value. Remove the shell. You know, cancers are the crabs, right? So cancers need to remove the shell to increase their value. And the reason being, because that shell is up all the time. Okay, that shell is there protecting their emotions, protecting their feelings, protecting them from things that they fear, basically. And the key to increase their value is basically remove the fear, remove the shell. When they remove the fear, because they are naturally kind of like built to protect, and to protect something, you have to fear something. Do you know what I mean? You know, if you don't want to lose something, or if you want to defend, you have to protect against something that you're fearing or something that can attack you. So once they remove that shell from them, even though it's highly uncomfortable, even though they don't want to, but when they do, then they have zero choice but to be the person, or be the best that they can be, basically, without that shell, because there's no fear, or they're exposed. Now they're exposed, they have to step up their game, and that allows them to increase their value. Because if they're in an environment where, for example, they are, like, let's say they're just a film director, for example, and they have a shell up and they're trying to protect their emotions from being seen by other people and stuff like that, and they're not getting the right response from people, actors, whatever. When they let their shell down, when they let that shell down, and they expose how they feel, what they want, what they desire, they expose who they are, people connect with them, then they start to really express their ideas, express what they want. They just naturally increase their value. It's a natural process for them. And their spiritual value is charity. Cancers can be naturally quite tight with money, or naturally, want to have a safe haven of money, which is not a bad thing. But spiritually, when they give and when they share, or especially like if they give into people, maybe anonymously giving, when they do that, there's a true, that's a true spiritual, it's a spiritual thing, and they feel spiritually enlightened by doing that, because they know that for them to give out like anonymously is a big thing for them. It's not something that they're completely comfortable with, but when they start to do it, they start to feel more spirituality in their life, and they start feeling more connected with people, and they start to actually obviously attract more money, because the law of karma, what you give is what you get back. So that giving, that charity that they need to give to people, is really gonna spiritually grow a Cancer 100%. And their purpose, I think they only have one purpose, and I think everybody has this purpose, to be honest with you. But I would say Cancers is even more so, because we're talking about the crab again, and their thing is to shine. They need to shine. They need to show their light. Similar to increasing their value, removing the shell. They need to show people who they are, because once they do that, once they shine, people gravitate towards them. They can be that nurturing, that caring person. They can, people can, confide in them. They can, they get to be that motherly or fatherly figure to people that can truly help them, and people, cancers can help the people, and the people can help the cancer, because the cancer feels fulfilled by that. I can take care of you, I can look after you, I'm responsible. That type of energy there, when they shine, everything just seems to align with their character and their personality, really and truly. And their deadly sin is pride. when you think about a, like I said, Cancer's the mother. When you think about a mother who has too much pride, I'm not going to do that for my kids because I'm not. Someone else should do that. That is probably the worst type of person you could think about in some ways, not obviously in other ways, but. And Cancer's here to nurture. How can you nurture? How can you look after? How can you protect and have pride? It's an impossible thing to do with pride because you think you're too good to be doing that, when actually that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So when a Cancer has too much pride in their life, it's truly deadly for them because they're hurting themselves. Like I said, when they shine, it's not only people that can connect with them, connect with the Cancer, but they can also get like that fulfilled feeling by nurturing and helping and protecting people. They like that feeling. So if you're pride, you're never going to receive that. You're never going to really truly get that feeling within you. So pride is deadly, so you got to be careful. So this is what a Cancer sign truly needs. Hope you guys enjoyed.